I'm going to kill you here and then kill myself.
What? What are you talking about, Dad? You can't! That's crazy!
Say that! You'd kill your only son for Elle? If you want to die so bad, why don't you kill yourself? If you do this, you're no different than Kira.
Either way, you will be executed. At least with this, I'll be the one to do it. Light, my son. From one murderer to another, I'll see you in hell.
No, Dad!
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Season 1, episode 17 for Death Note after 50 days of confinement. Light is unraveling, and it should be very interesting.
You know, you don't have to say season 1 because there's only one season. There's no other seasons.
Well,
so you just have to say episode 17 for Death Note. Truthfully.
Hey, this is the execution. Hopefully, we'll find out whose execution because it can't be Light.
I think it's rude that they only did one season.
Well, you know what's crazy? I remember that when this came out, it made so much waves that people were like in school writing people's names in their notebook, wishing death upon them. They even banned Death Note in some countries. Like it was actually crazy how popular it was, bro. Like that was the early 2000s when the internet was like fresh, right? So
I
like,
wish they had a Death Note coloring book. There's so many pictures.
They might, but don't look up any.
They have other anime coloring books, but I didn't know any of those characters.
Oh, okay. Well, don't look up anything Death Note yet because we might reveal stuff. But like after we're done season 1 or whatever, it's because we are watching so many shows that have multiple seasons. So I'm just in the habit.
Well, the coloring books, they don't give you spoilers. You can't see the pages of the coloring books, or else people would just get them and print them off there. They just show you the cover of said coloring book, so it wouldn't give me a spoiler.
The characters might.
I already know the main characters. Those would be the ones on the front of the coloring book. They don't show you the individual pages of the book because then people would just print them off there instead of buying the books. Yeah, so I'm going to try and find one.
Let's hop into it.
It's mostly girl characters in the other books, though. I don't want to color giant juicy jugs. You know, I don't really care about that.
I just want to squeeze jug.
Terrible.
Ooh.
You will continue to kill criminals whose names are broadcast. Outside of that, you're free to use the Death Note however you wish.
Oh.
That's the only condition. If everything happens as Light Yagami planned, this should help save Misa. Do as I say and you'll get what you want. In the end, it works out well for both of us. I suppose for someone in your position, you'd call this good business.
Oh, so he got Rem to go get... I thought he pre-arranged it and wrote
Well,
it.
how would he know what
Mr.
new
Yagami,
criminals are coming
are
up?
you all right?
That's true.
There's no reason for you to keep doing this to yourself.
It's been over a month since Kira started killing criminals again. And as far as I'm concerned, that's all the proof I need to be sure that my son isn't Kira. So then all that's left is for you to be sure.
Maybe it took a
One
month
way
for
or another,
Rem to
when I
find
get out
someone.
of here, it will be with my son.
Wow, the chief can be pretty stubborn.
Light, how are you feeling right now?
I'm okay. Ryuzaki, I know that in the time I've been in prison, no new criminals have died. However, that suggests to me that Kira must be someone who's intimately familiar with my situation. And if
No,
that's
Light. The reason criminals have stopped dying is because you are Kira.
No, I'm not Kira. How many times do I have to say it?
If Light were Kira, he'd know that I was bluffing, so why is he getting so upset? He honestly seems clueless.
This is just cruel. I don't care if he is a suspect. Light still has a right to know that criminals are being killed again.
Amani,
Yes.
are you okay? You seem tired.
Is that supposed to be funny? How are you expecting me to look after being tied up and questioned for this many days?
That's true.
Please just let me go.
He gets to shower.
There's no food, no water. What's going on?
Please.
I guess the water guy probably goes in there.
Let me.
I'm not sure how much more of this the three of them can take.
Ryuzaki, you have no reason to keep Light locked up anymore. Do the right thing and let him go. Then we can get the chief out too. Criminals are still being killed, even though Misa and Light haven't had access to any of that information. We know that much already, so what are you waiting for?
Not true. All we really know at this point is that Amane harbors an unnaturally strong devotion for Light Yagami.
Ryuzaki, I'm sorry, but with all due respect, from where I'm standing, it's starting to look like you're only doing this because you don't want to admit that you were wrong about Light.
Yes, I figured you'd say that.
Okay, fine, but we do know that Kira killed Lind L. Taylor and those FBI agents, right? As Light said, if Kira could kill while under surveillance and without access to information, there would have been no need. If they didn't pose a threat to him, then why would he bother killing them? Kira doesn't kill without good reason. I've heard you say so yourself on more than one occasion.
Oh, I see. If he was able to kill under these circumstances, then he wouldn't have been concerned about those FBI agents in the first place.
It's already been 50 days. There's no point to this anymore. Ryuzaki, it's time to start looking for the real Kira.
It's one of those things where your pride, you just
But
know.
he is right.
He is right, but he doesn't know. He has no proof that he's right, right?
Yes, I understand.
And he's never been wrong before.
Mr. Yagami,
Yes, what is it?
would you be willing to come to headquarters just once? I'd like to discuss my thoughts with you, but it must be done in person. However, above all else, I need to talk to you as Light's father.
All right.
Oh
I'll
shit!
come.
The title gave away what he's gonna do. I think he's gonna try and set up a stunt to see
And
if
say that
Light's
Kira killed his dad. And see what Light says?
maybe.
Honestly, all this time I never pictured you as an old man, Mr. Stalker.
I am not your stalker. I'm a detective with the NPA.
What? Hey, wait. I remember now. You told me I was being arrested for being the second Kira. You mean that was for real? No, you're a stalker. There's no way the police would blindfold me and tie me up all fetishy like that. Anyways, it's kind of weird that you have my hands and feet all tied up, even though you're planning to let me go.
Please, just keep quiet.
Okay, so this is not the turn I thought things would take.
Misa!
I missed you so much, Light!
Dad, tell me, what's all this about?
I'm kind of confused how he still remembers Misa.
Oh my god, I
even though
totally
he has
called
no
your dad a
memory of
stalker
her.
and said he was
Rem
old and all
said
kinds
that
of
they
other
would
rude
remember
stuff.
each other.
Pleased to meet you. My name's Misa Mania.
Just in-
I'm Light's
Just the
girlfriend and I'd
definitely
like
don't
to...
remember.
Let's go. Get in the car.
I was starting to think I'd never get out of there, but it feels good to finally be cleared.
No. I am afraid you two are being taken to your execution. I wanted to be the one to escort you to the execution site. It was secretly built in an underground facility not far from here.
Execution?
This is a
What the
joke.
hell are you
Just wanna
talking
listen to
about?
me do it.
El is convinced that you are Kira, Light, and that Misa Amane is the second Kira. He is convinced that the only way we can prevent the murders is to execute the two of you.
I don't understand. The killings have already stopped.
No, they never stopped.
They never... That's not what he told me, so he was lying?
El was trying to get a confession out of you, Light. He would have said anything. But at this point, that's not the problem. It's political now. UCL's suggestion that the killings would stop if you two were eliminated was unanimously accepted by top officials in the UN and the Japanese government. They want Kira to disappear. No trial, no publicity.
But that's completely insane!
I was
Please,
crazy.
Dad, I'm not
Eventually it
Kira!
would stop
What
with
kind of a
him
father are
dead.
you anyway?
Well, actually,
This is
no,
your own
'cause they
son
knew
you're
that.
talking
El
about.
made this decision, not me. And his word is absolute. Over the years, he's tackled the most difficult cases, solving all of them. He's never been wrong.
You trust El more than you trust me, your own son?
El went so far as to stake his life on this theory. If the killings don't stop, then he too will be executed.
Oh,
El said that? What could he be thinking? I know that given the material evidence, this might seem like the only logical solution. But he's making a mistake. How could El come to this conclusion? Something's not right here. It's just... It's not like El at all. The El I know would rely on hard evidence. He has to have the truth. Is he really planning to end it like this?
All right, we're almost there.
Where are we right now? And why did you bring us out to the middle of nowhere? What is this?
Wait a sec. I bet he brought us out here to let us go.
This will do. Looks like there's nobody around to see us out here. I decided it would be better for us if I brought you here instead of the execution site. Listen to me. I'm going to kill you here and then kill myself.
What? What are you talking about, Dad? You can't! That's crazy!
Say that! You'd kill your only son for Elle? If you want to die so bad, why don't you kill yourself? If you do this, you're no different than Kira.
I am nothing like Kira. I am bound by my responsibilities as a parent and as chief of the NPA.
Dad, come on! She's right! Think about it. If we die here, the truth will never be revealed. Please, Dad, you have to let us escape.
It's too late. Either way, you will be executed. At least with this, I'll be the one to do it.
Please stop, Dad! I'm not Kira! If I die here, Kira wins! Can't you see?
Amane, I'm going to die here with my son, but I have no reason to kill you. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time before the police locate this car. Then they'll transport you to the original site and execute you there. Light, my son. From one murderer to another, I'll see you in hell.
No, Dad!
I feel like this is a test.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, I feel like this is a test to see if she would kill him, kill the dad to save Light, and she would.
I don't think it has anything to do with killing the dad to save Light.
I think so. I think what Elle is trying to do is set it up so that if Light's about to die since she loves Light so much,
from one murderer to another, I'll see you in hell.
No, Dad!
That's what I think.
You used a blank?
Yep.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness? What's going on? I don't understand.
Please forgive me, you two. I know that was hard on you, but it was the only way I could get you out of prison. You must understand. I only agreed to do this because I believe in your innocence, Light. Were you watching, Ryuzaki? I did exactly as you said, and as you can see, I'm still alive.
Yes, it was a convincing performance. If Amane were the second Kira, who only needs to see a person's face to kill them, there is no doubt she would have killed you before you had the chance to fire your weapon. Also, if Light was in fact Kira, the Kira I know wouldn't hesitate to kill even his own father to save himself. With Light in particular, I cannot rule out the possibility that he may have seen through our act at some point. However, as we agreed, I will end their confinement immediately. And as we discussed, Amane will remain under surveillance until Kira is apprehended. Although she insists the tapes we found were just occult videos, the physical evidence we have plus her confession suggest otherwise.
Hey, no fair! You still suspect me?
If I were you, I wouldn't complain. You get to go back to your normal life. If you're innocent, the surveillance shouldn't be a threat to you. Think of it as complimentary police protection.
Oh, I get it. Since I'm not the second Kira, it'll be kind of like having my very own private bodyguards.
As for your part in this agreement, Light, you and I will be together 24/7. And that's how we'll remain until we've brought Kira to justice.
This shit just getting more and more crazy, bro. So like, how is he gonna get rid of this guy?
Together.
Yes, I look forward to working with you.
So maybe they're gonna track down this new guy and frame him for the whole thing?
Are you sure this is necessary, Ryuzaki?
This is as difficult for me as it is for you.
So is this what you meant by being together 24 hours a day with him? Looking at you, I never would have guessed. Are you on that side of the fence, Ryuzaki?
I told you I'm not doing this because I want to, okay?
But Light belongs to me. I don't want to share him with you. If you're with him 24/7, then how are we supposed to go on dates together?
Oh, you can still go on dates, but it'll have to be the three of us.
No way! Are you telling me we have to kiss in front of you and stuff?
I'm not telling you to do anything, but yes, I suppose I would be watching.
That's so gross. You really are a pervert, aren't you?
Light, please make Misa stop talking now.
Listen, Misa, that's enough. The police have already established that it was you who sent those tapes, so you're lucky to even be here right now. They have every right to keep you in prison.
How could you even say that, Light? In case you forgot, I'm your girlfriend. Don't you trust your own soulmate?
What do you mean, soulmate? You're the one who said you fell in love with me at first sight, Misa.
So why would you kiss me if you didn't have feelings for me? You took advantage of me.
So a lot of details.
About this love at first sight. It happened in Aoyama on May 22nd, didn't it?
So what?
Why did you choose that day to go to Aoyama? And do you remember what you wore?
It's like I told you. I just happened to go there. I don't know why. I don't remember how I felt, and I don't even know what I was wearing. Anyway, since when do I need a reason to hang out in Aoyama, huh?
And somehow, when you came back from Aoyama, you knew that you were in love with some guy and that his name was Light.
Yes.
And yet you yourself have no idea how you came to know his name.
Yeah, so what?
Tell me, what if Light was Kira? How would it make you feel?
Huh? How would I feel if Light was Kira?
That's right.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. I mean, I've always been grateful to Kira for punishing the man who murdered my parents. So if I found out that Light was actually Kira, that would be like
This
a bonus
girl,
for me.
this
If
girl.
anything, it would make me love him even more. Even though it's like practically impossible to love him more than I already do.
It's Kira, though. You'd love him even more for that? I mean, wouldn't you be afraid? What if he tried to kill you?
You're talking about Light being Kira? He wouldn't be scary at all. I'm a supporter of Kira, so if I found out my Light was actually him, I think of how I could be helpful.
Jesus Christ, bro, this girl even
But I'm pretty sure Kira doesn't need your help.
even
Well,
with no
Misa, based on what
information,
you just
she's
told me,
still
I can make
leaking
no mistake that
information.
you are the second Kira. But you've made it so painfully obvious that I don't really want to believe it.
Whatever, it's not believable because I'm not the second Kira, okay?
Anyway, for the time being, you'll remain under surveillance. When you do go out, if needed, you'll be able to contact us using this room's extension. For the most part, your life will return to normal, but from now on, for all private and work-related affairs, Mr. Matsuda will be accompanying you as your new manager, Matsui. Your agency's been paid to keep quiet, and the police don't know. Don't blow his cover.
This old guy's my manager? Oh, you
He's
can't
the
be
youngest
serious.
looking one.
Oh, what's wrong with me, Misa? Is it the tie? Because I can get
Would you cut it out with all this dating, kissing, and Misa talk already? This is the Kira investigation. Stop messing around!
Sorry about that, Aizawa.
No, it's all right. I just figured out what the problem is. Misa Amane, it's time for you to go to your room.
Why?
Out you go.
He's tired of this annoyance.
Let's go on a date, even if it is the three of us.
So, Light, are you serious about her?
No way. Like I told you earlier, it's completely one-sided.
Then could you at least pretend to be serious for the sake of the investigation? There are two things I know about Amani for sure. One, that she's involved in this, and two, that she's in love with you.
You want me to become intimate with her to gather information about the second Kira?
Yes, I think you could do it without arousing her suspicions, and Amani would definitely be a valuable source of information for us. Not to mention, this is the main reason why I agreed to release the two of you.
Ryuzaki, as much as I want to help you, and as important as the Kira case is to me, I can't manipulate a woman's feelings like that. Please try to understand. To me, exploiting another person's feelings for personal gain is unforgivable, and I won't allow myself to stoop that low.
You look
There's
different,
something
like.
wrong with this picture. It's as if he's a different person now. Is it possible that this is an act? If this is genuine, it not only implies that Amane was being controlled by Kira, but Light Yagami too.
What's wrong, Ryuzaki?
He can see the difference
Nothing.
because the old
I
Light
suppose
would have
you're
been
right
like, yeah,
after
no
all.
problem.
However,
This is why I said
considering
this
Misa will have
motherfucker's
a lot of
bipolar, bro.
contact with the public, it would be helpful if you could make sure she doesn't leak information.
By the way, do you think we could come up with some kind of alternative to this system of moving from hotel to hotel every few days?
Yes, in fact, I had that very same thought some time ago, and so I arranged for a facility to be built. Construction started right after my first meeting with Mr. Yagami and the others. It should be finished in a few days. Where is it? Here it is.
What the
23 floors above ground and 2 below. Although it's impossible to see it from the outside, there are 2 helicopters hidden on the roof.
What money does this kid have?
Amazing.
Ideally, I want all of us to spend as much time here as possible. If the investigation team grows, we can accommodate up to 60 people.
60.
Misa shouldn't have any complaints, and she'll have her own floor.
This is truly impressive. But to go to such lengths...
Hold on a second. Where did you find the finances to build this thing?
As you can see, it is my intention to solve this case no matter what it takes. That's how it is.
I'm sorry, but how is that an answer?
No, he's right. The mass killings are bad enough already, but personally, I will never forgive Kira for putting my dad and I through this. I want to solve this no matter what it takes.
If you're serious about that, you should try to get close to Misa and find out about the second...
I can't. That goes against my principles.
Right, you said that. What a shame.
Nothing. I'm just feeling really motivated right now, Chief. Ryuzaki, Chief Yagami, Light, let's get out of here and bring Kira to justice.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice you missed my name.
Holy shit. So I wonder if like when you get the death note, it kind of like corrupts you.
Yes.
Like it brings out the darkest parts of your personality.
This looks like all of us. Let's get started, shall
That's the
we?
only thing I think.
We're all here to further the growth of the Yotsuba group by reducing competition. So the question is, who is going to die?
I'm not thrilled that we have to do this every single week. This may be irrelevant, but I have to wonder what prompted Kira to start killing business people in addition to the usual criminals and such.
Come on now, haven't you figured this out yet, Takahashi?
Huh?
This is the most advantageous course of action for Kira.
Advantageous? He's basically started a killing service, Higuchi.
You have a lot to say considering how stupid you are. I'd hate to see you get killed because of it.
Who do you
Despite
think in
the
this
fact
room
that
is
we're all relatively young, all of us are now frontrunners to become Yotsuba's next CEO. Not to mention, our salaries have virtually eclipsed those of the other employees in the company.
It's
Not
unlikely
Not
that
him.
you
Not
would
him.
back a particular
Not
company.
Not with that hair and
no matter
face.
how you
It's the
look.
sweat.
Too goofy.
It's
One
the
of the
sweat on
people in
his
this
cheek for
room
me. I
The
think,
one with the dark hair that talked before him, he gave me some vibes.
I think it's
That
him.
one.
He
yeah.
looks
that
yeah.
one or Baldy over here.
Back to business.
I get the
Does
vibe
anyone have
that
a
it's
proposal?
him.
The top right.
Yeah.
That's what I was
He gives me
feeling
light
too.
vibe. Like he's
Also, the one second.
Oh, hold on.
From the
we want to find
Human
out.
beings are truly disgusting creatures.
Yeah, they are. I think you would agree with Ram on that.
hate us all.
Oh my god. But yeah, things are taking a very interesting turn. So now more people know about the Death Note, which is very risky. It means if L gets a wind of this.
Yeah, but that's the Death Notes that Rem has. Where is Ryuk with his 2 Death Notes?
No, Ryuk has his own Death Note. That's
yeah,
fine.
and the extra one that he had that Light found.
No, that one's buried. He Light
told
buried
him to get rid of it, so Ryuk went and got it. He had to give up that Death Note in order to lose the memories of it. So Ryuk has his 2 back, Rem has her 2. Rem's doing what she's doing. What is Ryuk doing?
Ryuk probably went back up the thing.
He doesn't want to go back up there. He likes it down here with the apples.
You think he's probably just still lurking around Light and Light just can't see him?
No, I don't think so. I don't know what's happening. I don't know.
It's gonna be interesting.
How's he gonna get his book back? I don't know.
What do you mean? Oh, Light?
Yeah.
Well, like you said, he probably has a page at home.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Right, but he can't go there. Well, actually, he can go there, but
You'd have to take.
You'd have to touch the page, get his memory back, and then somehow hide that his memory's back from fucking thing. But the thing is, you'd have to touch it and make sure he doesn't touch it. Because, like, it's very easy to pick up a piece of paper and be like, oh, I'm going to write something down. Like, as somebody's... Oh, shit. I was going to say, like, write down somebody's information on there. But if you write, like a regular person's name on there, even if you don't know that it's a Death Note, you could accidentally kill anyone. Holy fuck. That's crazy. Because, like, you could literally just be making a note to your mom and just write your mom's name on there and she just dies. That's crazy. Anyways, guys, go wrap it up right here. Leave your thoughts in the comments and we'll catch you in the next one.
Sleepy.
Yawning as usual.
Bye.
Bye.